Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how I installed this wig. This is an old wig, 3 to 4 years old. And right now I just put my hair in 2 braids going to the back. Let's get started. So I'm cleaning off my forehead with some rubbing alcohol just because I like to have a clean base so that the wig adheres to my head better. And, of course, you're going to sweat and stuff like that after some time anyway. So oils will be there, but you don't want to start like that. I'm putting some got-to-be glue on the hairline and into the hairline too, just because I want to slick my hairline back. And, yeah, it looks white, but we're just going to let it dry clear. Put, a decent amount on and just let it dry clear. Or, just blow it or whatever, or fan it until it's not feeling wet. And that's what I'm doing here. All right. And I'm going to make sure that I have a good amount on the entire hairline. Now I'm going in after it dried down. I went in with some got-to-be glue spray on my hairline. Be sure not to be so messy with the got-to-be glue spray because it'll cause problems later on in the installation process. All right, and so now what I'm doing is I'm just combing out making sure that the hairline around the wig is good and pushed back. Look at my mama, y'all. She's so cute. Hey, girl. Dance break. Boom. Right, back to wig installation. Okay, so now I am putting the wig on. And I'm just making sure before I stick anything that the sides are the way they should be, is fitting to my head the way it needs to be. And be sure to please comb the rest of the hair back because you don't want it to get on the glue. And then you have a problem, which some of it will get on the glue anyway, but I'm going to show you how to fix all of that. All right, so I made sure that the wig aligned with my hairline. Actually, I got a big forehead, so I push it up a little bit further, but that's fine. And I'm pushing it down. I'm pushing it down with the back of my combs because sometimes if you do it with your fingers, your fingers start getting stuck. It'll start leaving a white cast. So just be very mindful of that. Now that I've gotten it down, I'm going to go ahead and tie it down with a scarf. You can do a scarf. You can do one of those little wrap bands. Whatever floats your boat. But I use a scarf. I don't know what my little pink strip band at anyway. So, a scarf I do, honey. So, all right. And now what I'm doing is I'm showing you guys the flat iron that I use. That's my old trusty dusty. I had this flat iron all throughout college. And it's still going strong. Take care of your stuff and it will take care of you. Okay. I'm brushing the wig out. And I like to do everything divided in half. So you see me dividing the hair in half. The left side and the right side. I'm just going to go ahead and comb it out while it's on my head. And it does have like a comb clip at the back. So I just stick that in the back of my braids. Okay, so now I'm basically just taking small sections or, decent size sections so that I can flat iron it and get the hair a little bit more bone straight. Bone straight. Let me correct myself because it sounds like I said bone straight. But yeah, get it bone straight or as straight as you can. Because we're going to end up curling this hair anyway or bumping it, as the old folks say. All right, and This is me almost finishing with the flat iron process. Just gonna brush it out a little bit. I don't know if y'all hear that noise in the background. That's my husband watching his phone. Okay, this is the last bit. Come on, girl. I'm gonna take all day to curl that hair. And if you guys can tell, this hair isn't like super dense. It may be like 180 density or something like that. I don't know. It's an Amazon wig. It's full. You know, it sheds or whatever, but it does what it needs to do. It gives what it needs to give for the price that it gave. I mean, for the price that I got it for. So, it's good in my book. And I don't want no too thick hair anyway. Like super thick and bulky. I don't like that. Looks very unrealistic. This one is good. All right, so we are done with flat ironing. And now what we're about to do is, let me show y'all the back of the hair. So you can see the length is a little wispy now, honey. Like I said, I had it for some years. So this is the Silk Infusions Chi that I use on the hair. I actually put some on the hair before I flat ironed it. So I didn't put any more. And now what I'm about to do is I'm about to take that hot comb. Well, this is the hot comb I use. I got it from Amazon too. It's Andis, ANDIS brand. I try to link it below so that you guys can purchase one if you want to. And it is an electric one. It's not the what's the other thing? It's not the one you sit on the stove. So that's that on that. Now I'm just taking the scarf off, and because I'm doing this in like super fast, like normally I would sleep in my scarf so that in the morning the glue has dried down to the point where it's not like sticky or tacky and the scarf just pops off without it being stuck. But as you can see, it is stuck. So be very careful of that because it can leave white residue around your hairline. But I'll show you how to get it off in this video. So I ended up just snatching it. When I seen that it wasn't coming off, ain't no need to try to preserve it, baby. Just snatch it on off, whatever. All right, so I am blind as a bat. So now I got to put my glasses on so I can see what I did. All right, y'all see the hairline looking how it's looking? A mess. All right, now I'm going to show y'all going in with some alcohol. Well, we're going to use that in a minute. We ain't use it yet. I just went to go grab it. And I just put a little dime size amount of the Chi infusions on it again because I'm about to curl it in a second. And I just wanted to make sure that I had some on the hair because the other day when I put some on there, you know, it was just a little bit. So I just want to ensure. Now I'm going to use the hot comb around the hairline just to push the hairline back, like push the hair back off of the lace. So you got to like set the hair, whatever. And because I didn't have my mousse to lay it, to put on the hairline prior to, like some of the hairs got stuck to the glue. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to take some of the hairs off of the lace part because it's like stuck down. But it ain't like completely dry either. So I got to like hold the lace a little bit. But that's cool. So you just hold your lace and you just push that hair back with that hot comb. Okay. We getting somewhere, y'all. We doing a little something. Come on, girl. Okay, the hairline was a little nappy, honey. To be honest with you, it wasn't nappy. I'm just playing. But what happened was some of the got to be glue spray had got on it, and so it was a little it was stuck a little bit. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking the rat tail comb, and I'm just, being a little bit more precise with taking the hairs off the hairline and pushing them back into the hair. And getting them, how you want them to be. Because if you don't and you just let it sit there, it's going to be like real rough. And, it ain't going to be as neat as you want it. And once it gets stuck, it kind of be stuck. It'd be a lot harder to, take them off. So now I'm just pushing it back. And what I'm about to do now is, come on, girl. Y'all see me that close to that mirror? I got to be able to see, honey. All right, I'm taking a little bit of water because, like I said, I don't have my mousse to push the hair back. So you can take a little bit of water or take a little bit of mousse. Not a lot of mousse because you don't want no sticky, stiff hair. Even, at the root, you don't want no sticky, stiff hair. All right, now I'm taking the alcohol because I got all the hair pushed back. And I'm taking it with a paper towel. Do not take your glue off with a cotton ball or nothing like that, because it'll be stuck all up and through your lace, honey, and you will be looking like a duck, okay? So just get you a paper towel, a good hefty paper towel, and put some of that alcohol on it. And rub it a little bit. Like, just rub it a little bit, push the hair back. And then, like working sections. Don't just try to do it all at once, baby, because your wig will lift on up and walk out the door. It sure will. And we don't want none of those problems. All right, so now I'm tying it back down. After I done got all that glue from around my ear and around my face, we're going to tie it back down. Just trying to make sure that I don't have any of the hair stuck in the scarf. And I have clips and stuff to help me, to get the hair out the way. But, baby, I wasn't about, y'all know we just moved. I was not about to go find that stuff. So now I'm just sitting here and I'm combing the hair out again. And this is the product of the week, honey. Y'all see that? Hot Tools, 2-inch barrel curling iron. Yes, baby. I've been wanting me one for a very, very long time. Got it from TJ Maxx. It has one of the little, the tip of it. You can touch the tip. I like that because I like to touch my tip. Clock it, boo. Clock it. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So it's been a very long time. It's been, I know, a good, about 7-8 years since I used a curling iron, because I have been doing everything with my flat iron. Curling, flat ironing it, girl, whatever. I've been doing it with flat iron. So I got to see if I still got the, the flick of the wrist when it comes to this curling iron here. So let's test it out. Let's test out my skill and let's test out the product. Okay. So whenever you curl, y'all curl from the root. Like, go from the root and then, like, just curl, like, turn the curler inward or outward, whatever way you want to go. So that way the top of the hair gets curled as well. Because if you just run it all the way down to the end, especially with longer hair, if you just run it down to the end and then roll it up, baby, that heat is not going to distribute all the way out to the end. And you're going to be curling in vain. It's just going to be curled at the tip. So I just made the first attempt to do this curl, and it wasn't doing what I needed to do at first. So I'm trying it again because I didn't fully have the hair on the curler. It kind of was coming out of the beak. Okay. We're doing something. Learn from my mistake, y'all. I'm showing y'all this so you can learn from my mistake, because I do not like crunchy hair. But once you see how this curl come out, you're gonna see why I had to use a little bit of Got To Be spray. And I only used a tad bit, because if you use too much, you will have crunchy curls, and ain't nobody got time for that. We trying to have some flowing curls. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I make an upload. And yeah, come and join the squad, baby. We be lit over here sometimes. Sometimes we be a little chillaxed as well, but we be lit. All right, I'm just sitting here and I'm letting the curl dry. I mean, not dry. I'm letting the curl cool down, because, you know, a hot curl, if you let a hot curl drop, baby, it's going to drop right on the ground and be flat. So I'm letting it cool down. And it's still hotter than the sun, honey. I couldn't wait no longer. It gave a little limp noodle, but it wasn't what I needed it to be. So that's when I knew that it wasn't going to hurt to hold the curl the way it needed to. So I'm going to add a little bit of Got To Be glue hairspray on it right now. I'm just trying to show y'all how the curl came out. And I actually made sure that I showed y'all this part so you can see how the Hot Tools curler worked without hairspray and with this length hair. So I sprayed a little hairspray. I combed it so that it can be evenly distributed. Whatever. I don't know why I said it weird first time. And then now I'm curling again. And once I fully get all of the hair in the curler, I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to release it and let it cool. I'm a little bit ahead of myself, but yes. Come on, girl. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, is that the second one? I'm not sure. Oh, dance break. Hey, you see me counting for my 10 seconds? All right, I got that curl out. I'm holding it so it can cool down. And I let it go. And as you see, I didn't let it drop. It just dropped on my shoulder because it still was a little hot. But baby, I couldn't be doing that all day. I'm a little bit impatient. And like I said, it's been some time since I've been doing my hair as much as, I'm trying to do it now. So, and see, I'm still curling. Curling. Another dance break when I'm counting, child. Look at that. Ooh, child, when that done hair come off of that curler, it be looking so cute. Okay, as you can see, I've completed the entire one side. Well, after this section here, it would have been the entire one side. So the volume of the hair is giving what it needs to give on that side. But the most important part, for real, be the front, how the front falls, especially when it comes to how big the goal I'm trying to go for right now. I'm not going for a curl for real. I'm just going for volume and, a very, very, very light curl. Or bump. I would say a bump. I wouldn't say a curl. So, I'm letting it cool. Come through layers. You see it. And I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Like I said, I am a little rusty with the curlers. But my curls was not going the way that I wanted them to go at the bottom. I wanted them to go away from my face, and I don't know, I curled downward, but I think I should have curled up on that side, because the curls wasn't doing what they needed to do. They looked flat and they wasn't going back away from my face. I curled the exact same way on the opposite side, and those curls actually did what they needed to do. So I'm not sure if I should have, because I'm left-handed, I should have, on the other side, I should have probably curled up instead of down. And that would have given me, made my curls do what I wanted them to do. So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting aggravated and tired, so I'm just rushing. But I'm about to go ahead and do this other side, this front piece on this side. Come through layers, you see them. And because like I said, I didn't want no big huge curls anyway. I just wanted a little bump. But once I put these curls in, because the bottom of the hair was flat and the top of the hair was giving volume, it almost looked like I had a mullet or like a mushroom or something, and I wasn't digging that. So I ended up taking the flat iron and kind of flattening the top just a tad bit. Right now I'm just giving myself that little flip so that the hair falls in my face the way I wanted it to. Like the front pieces, the way they're laying, that's how I wanted it to lay. Yeah, so now I'm just going through the hair to try to flatten it out just a little bit. Because see, the bottom of the hair is like extremely limp and weak. It's not giving what I want it to give. And it could be, too, that the hair is just thin at this point, but I don't think so. I think it was too much volume at the top and not enough at the back. So I'm just going through. Fixing my front pieces. And because I didn't have time, I didn't have the patience to go in the hair and fix the bottom part so I can just wear it down, I end up doing a different style that'll suffice until I'm ready to curl the hair again. All right, so it's giving what it needs to give. Y'all see that little flip situation that I was looking for? The hair at the top is really giving what it needs to give. It's just the bottom it's not in it for me. It's not it. All good, though. All right, guys. So now what I'm doing is I'm doing a style because I realized that's not what I was going to be happy with. And I wanted to try this style anyway. So I'm doing a half up, half down. Kind of like this 90s like look. That's what it's going to give the next day anyway. That's what it's going to give when I actually, wear it out and get myself together, get dressed and stuff. Y'all know back in the day, like when the 90s girls used to do like the half up, half down, like spiky, whatever, with the two pieces in the front. Yeah, that's what I was trying to give. Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to put my two little pieces in the front. Also, guys, the lace in the front of the hair, I didn't show it on camera, but when I got home, because I'm at my mama's house doing my hair right here. But once I got home, I actually put some foundation around the hairline. And the foundation that I used was the drugstore foundation in my shade. I don't even know which one it was, but because I don't wear makeup like that, so I really don't be paying attention. But I definitely had that foundation specifically for my wigs. So yeah, I had put that around the hairline so that the lace, it blends a little bit better, because like I said, I did wash this hair, so the tint that was on there kind of came out a little bit. Okay, so that's just a rough draft of how I got it. I half up, half down. I put my little pink little clip up there. And y'all, yeah, this is how I was looking the next day. And that's in the video. Thank you. Bye.